back, Flare community. Today we're going to talk about the Songbird Explorer and how you can use this powerful tool to get an insight on various different assets within the Songbird ecosystem. So many of you may be familiar with this page. This is the homepage of the Songbird Explorer, and you can actually find out various information about the network itself. The average block time here, which is 1.5 seconds, the total transactions, which are nearing on 25 million, the total blocks approaching 15 million, and the number of unique wallets, which is just almost at 360,000. We can also see the blocks being created in real time, which is obviously very entertaining to watch as the network is actually functioning. Now, I imagine many of you are familiar with this page, but there are different things that you can explore through this website. And today we're going to have a little look at the S-Toadz asset. So if we click here and type in S-Toadz, we can see that it's displaying 5 results. Now, we're interested in the token itself. As you can see, there are 2 different tokens at the top here. Now, this one is likely a test token because there are only 3 holders. I think it's very safe to assume that the legitimate one that we are interested in today is this one with 971 holders. So let's give that a quick click. Here we go. So this is the S-Toadz page, and from here we can get information about the project. As you can see, there is a total supply of 10,000 S-Toadz, which are held by 971 unique addresses. So it's safe to assume that, on average, each address holds around 10 S-Toadz. We can also scroll down here to get an idea of the liquidity. I mean, the last sale or the last transfer happened just 5 minutes ago. And overall, it looks like there's maybe 30 different transactions within the past 24 hours. And it's always important to get an idea of liquidity when investing in a project, because the last thing that you want to do is to buy a token which you can never actually sell. On this tab, moving over to the right, are the token holders. And this is a great way to get an idea of the distribution of a given asset. So let's give that a click. And this page actually represents 50 different rows. So everyone on this page are in the top 50. So in order to be in the top 50 of S-Toadz holders, you're actually going to need 40 or more S-Toadz. If we scroll to the top, we can see that there are many different percentages here, which represent the percentage of all S-Toadz in existence. The top 2 accounts here hold 528 S-Toadz. Now that is a lot, but I imagine these 2 accounts are held by the founders or the actual team themselves. In my opinion, this is a very good distribution ratio. It seems like a lot of this top 50, which you may consider as S-Toad whales, do not actually share that much of the supply. So if we go to the top here, we can also check out this tab, the inventory tab. And on this particular page, we can actually see all 10,000 S-Toadz and what they actually look like. There is a thumbnail here, and unfortunately it's not animated, but it gives you an idea of what each S-Toad looks like. Now, there are also this read and write contract here, which basically allows you to connect your wallet and perform various functions if you want to transfer an NFT, for example, without having to go through a NFT marketplace. Now, I want to go back over here to the token transfers, and we're going to have a little bit of a closer look at a particular S-Toad. So this is the S-Toad contract, and the token ID represents, in this particular instance, the 1149th S-Toad that was minted. So here we can find out more information about the NFT itself, and you can actually check out this here, the metadata. And metadata is basically just additional information about the NFT. So there's obviously a description, And one thing that people may find useful is these different values here, the attributes or the traits. So for example, the trait type for this one, the background, is actually the wrap smoke. And we can see that's represented by the smoke here. I'm sure if we find some eyes, yes, red laser, the red laser eyes, as we can see right there. Now I want to go back to the actual token holders, and we could actually have a look at some of the functionality or information that you can derive from a wallet. Now, as I said, this is likely one of the founders' wallets, so we can just click on this and you can get a lot of information from here. You can see the total balance, which currently stands at 6,381 Songbird. You can see the various tokens that they hold, and these are all obviously ERC721 NFTs, and they're actually separated by different types here, ERC1155, and finally at the bottom you can see the issued assets here, the ERC20 standards. Something that I think is really important to just quickly highlight is this token transfer section here, this tab. Now, if you are trading NFTs or claiming NFTs or buying or selling NFTs, you can get an idea of the transactions over here on the Songbird Explorer. Now, just from looking at this particular wallet, we can see that they actually sold this NFT here, the 1240th S-Toad, for 1,800 Songbird, and it looks like they've bought one here for 1,175 Songbird. So here's the value of the transaction, and here is the asset which was also transferred, the token, right? You can see whether it's a buy or sell indicated by these little arrows here. This red one is a sell and this green one is a buy. Something else that we can look at is another asset called SFIN. And this is the asset created by FLR Finance. And as mentioned before, you can see that there are two different results here. Let's click the top one since it has more holders and likely the legitimate token. So after clicking this, we can find out various information about this too. As many of us already know, there are 11,000 SFIN which have been created. Now, something that you may be interested in is finding out how much SFIN is left, and we can do that again by searching the token holders. Now, as we can see here, the top account holds over 91% of the total supply. Now, these 11,000 SFIN have already been created. It's not inflationary. All of the asset has been created, and you can think of this top address holding 91% as somewhat of a war chest. It's likely held in a smart contract, and it's this what gets distributed when you claim your SFIN. Again, this is just a way that people can get information about a given asset. The Songbird Explorer really is a powerful tool, and I'm yet to really fully expand on all of the functionality. This is just a quick overview. I'll leave a link in the description below for anyone who may be interested in digging a little bit deeper. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day as always, and if you're yet to subscribe, please feel free to do so. And until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.